Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and exactly 1 year ago I told you about my accidental fitness transformation. Now I say accidental because I wasn't on some sort of regimen, but this year I was, and so it's time for another check-in and rant. If you haven't seen my first fitness transformation video, the link is in the description. Go watch that because I just rewatched it after a year and I was like, who is this chick? She's hilarious. Okay, enough about my brains. Let's talk about my body. Here is me 2 years ago. Here is me 1 year ago. Okay, you've seen those before. Now for the big reveal. Wait, was that the same photo? Okay, let me show you them together. Okay, now you can see there's a difference. Look, here's the big difference. Year 1, I weighed 120 pounds. Year 2, I weighed 110. And year 3, I weigh 120 pounds. I weigh the same in these two photos. The big difference is that I feel significantly more awesome in the after photo. Also, I transformed phone cases. The regimen I mentioned from this past year that I've been on is eating more. Yeah, that's the big difference. And I feel actually a little naked talking to you guys about this, even though you've seen me in a bathing suit 3 times. But as a woman in our culture, I feel like I grew up similar to a lot of people with body image issues. And I spent a lot of my life trying to eat as little as possible. And that is no way to live life, or be healthy, or like have a social life. But I've seen a lot of my friends struggle with the same thing, where you're always trying to eat less and less, and you always feel like you had too much. Now, I would not necessarily call this an eating disorder. Actually, I'm gonna read this so I don't screw it up. There are certainly problems that are diagnosed and require rehab and have very serious physical symptoms. If you think that's you, please get in touch with professionals. Please reach out for help. I am not qualified to give advice on that. Okay, but I am trying to connect with anyone that constantly mentally struggles with food and their friends and family might not even know it. Well, your biffles probably know it. I mean, a lot of my closest friends I remember connecting with over food obsessing. My best friend in college and I would play this game called Get Back to Zero, where we would work out an equal number of calories that we took in that day. I can tell you that this body, eating right to fuel itself, looks and feels way better than when I was doing what might be considered exercise bulimia. So I'm here to tell you that this past year of my awesome regimen, eating more, has been fantastic, and to anyone that struggles with trying to eat as little as possible, I know it's hard. You get down to like 800 calories and your body kind of freaks out and you stay looking like this, and then you drop to 500 calories and your body kind of freaks out and you still look like this. Don't keep dropping! I know you get into a crazy cycle where it feels like you can't eat normally or you'll get huge, but you can eat normally and you'll be fine and your body and mind will thank you for it. Sure, ease yourself into it, make sure you eat healthy and stay active, and then when you get hungry, stop trying not to eat. I know a lot of people make videos about this and just say, hey, be giant and be comfortable with your body, and yes, I agree with that. You should love yourself even if you're at a huge size, but actually what I'm saying is that you're not gonna get huge. And I'm making this video to tell you this because I wish someone would have told me 10 years ago. I spent so many of my days wishing that my day was over because I didn't want to take in any more calories until the next day. That's so sad. Wishing my life away? Don't do that. Listen to your body. Feed me. If you're still freaking out and want to be scientific about it, then look up calculating your active metabolic rate. I don't necessarily agree with the calories in, calories out thing, but this will at least give you an idea. With math, I'm trying to get you on the path to figuring out what works for your body. Because I bet if you really thought about it, you know that this eating as little as possible thing is not working for you. So you gotta try something else. And I suggest my new non-fat diet called Eating More. And then maybe you'll want to move on to figuring out what types of foods work for you, or what times or activities. But first step, stop being always hungry so you can figure out how to be a happy version 3, not obsessing version 1. So one more time, you can do it. Your body will not punish you. It will actually respond pretty happily. Go for it. Oh, and if you know someone, or possibly several people, that grew up with body image issues and try and fix it with less food, you should share this video with them. Maybe over a healthy meal.